Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Fuck!
Bring energy. Stop saying back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dark Alliance.
Let her go. Ladies and gentlemen,
Don't hurt.
welcome back
Let
to
her go.
102.4 The Dark Alliance.
All right, give me
Today
a
we'll
sound. Give me a sound bite. Let's start this off for real.
FM or AM?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, FM soundbite.
FM radio.
Welcome to the bop bop bop.
Dark Alliance. Dark Alliance. Dark Alliance.
Dark Alliance. Welcome to the
Welcome to the Dark Alliance.
dark.
I'm your host,
Alliance.
John Quino. Come on, bro. We had something good. Okay. Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry. I had to.
Let's get a sound bite. Get a sound bite going. Let's restart this. Let's do it right. We're gonna do it once, and we're gonna do it right. That's what we like to say in the industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dark Alliance.
welcome.
Radio voice, please.
Okay.
Ladies
And no
gentlemen.
soundbite. Just go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dark Alliance, the darkest podcast on
like
the
it.
internet. The darkest podcast on the internet. I'm your host, John Quinones. Your other co-host over here is Ron Perlman. Our third co-host over here is Don Carlson.
Hello. I have a drinking problem.
Yes, you might be wondering why all of our names or all of our first names rhyme. It's just how it has to be. I'm John Quinones. This is not what would you do, but what would you do? And I'm going to throw it off to Ron over here. What would you do?
I would not. That's the first thing.
Exactly. And that's the first rule.
Absolutely.
That's the first that's the first rule of the Dark Alliance.
Simple. We kill the Batman.
This is
so-
it for the first episode.
Yeah, and this is how we start the first episode, and we're rolling and we're going and we're hot.
Oh, I thought we were ending. We're done.
No.
I have something to say. Something crazy happened this morning.
All right, what happened?
I put on pants. I shit my pants. 2 seconds, like not even 2 seconds
You've heard
later.
it here first. Ron Perlman has shit his
I
pants.
literally thought it was the first thing. I was like, I'll fart. Usually, I like when I first put my pants on. I was like,
Fuck.
maybe I'll pull my pants down because I don't want to stink my pants up with this fart.
We've all
I was
farted
like,
a couple
whatever.
times, yeah.
So I just pulled them up, and then I was like, I'll let this fart out walking out the door, and I was mid stride, and then just shit all in my pants. I didn't even have time to change.
What's the stance you have after that? Like what? Like physically?
I had to
like-
get in my truck and come here. It was horrible.
You didn't clean up or nothing. You're just
I didn't
sitting
have.
in shit.
I didn't have.
Anyway.
I'm just sitting in my shit right now.
I'm still shitty, but
I'm still sitting.
this is how. That's what we have to sacrifice a little bit of something for the podcast.
I have IBS.
I don't have IBS. I just shit my pants.
Could
yeah,
be
I
low.
have diabetes. Yeah, I have,
I have what they like to call muscular dystrophy.
I have chronic obesity.
I have psoriasis.
Chronic obesity. It comes and goes.
They're criminally fat.
I'm criminally obese. Have you seen
The
that?
institution for the criminally
Have
fat.
you seen that Simpsons bit where they're like, where Bart's like, I gotta wash myself with a rag on the stick? Bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never
Oh,
seen that.
man.
I'll take your word for it. That seems pretty funny.
It's
I like
pretty
that.
funny. It's pretty funny.
Turns out Pooh Shiesty ain't so shiesty. That boy's got a mouth and he's running it in prison. He's not shiesty. He's snitching. Anyway,
Seth, your boy snitching. Seth, what you gotta say?
I mean,
about
it was
this?
pretty much confirmed that Pooh
This
Shiesty.
is poo. This is poo.
I ain't talking Winnie. Come on, bro. The boy ain't too shiesty no more. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, we've come to the section of the podcast where we go on Reddit and we read some questions. There's some people seeking advice. There's some people seeking just advice on relationships, on their life and stuff. And they're seeking knowledge from us, and we're gonna bestow some knowledge onto them.
Run
so,
it.
We've got our first question. Am I wiping my ass wrong? And so this is a pretty debated topic. I'm just going to read off some of these. I am so grateful that I have a place to ask this. Poop details below. So after I defecate, I wipe my butt with toilet paper until the paper comes up clean. But sometimes, especially if the poop has been well hydrated, I can wipe until the paper is clean and later get an itchy butt after walking around. When I go back to the bathroom and wipe more, there's more shit. I hate this. Am I wiping wrong? How do I stop this? Is this normal?
I mean,
Dude, I feel you. First of all, second of all, we've all been there.
We have all been there, and some of us more than others. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Itchy cracks are like
That'll fuck
a
your
real
day
thing.
up.
Yes.
I mean, your whole week, your whole month is basically fucked.
But the most satisfying itch that you ever do.
No. What are you talking about,
What?
dude?
you never itched your
Dude,
ass.
you itch your ass.
You itch your ass
and
crack?
you're gonna be paying for it the next
Bro.
fucking day when you start chafing like a motherfucker.
No.
Itching your fucking asshole.
Whoa. You
don't-
have a disease. That's not what I do.
That's why I don't itch my ass. I'm sorry. Okay, you're saying I have a problem because I don't itch my ass?
So don't get defensive, first of all. Second of all,
Y'all don't want
I wanna
y'all
say-
fingers all day.
okay, you're you're personally attacking us,
What?
and we just started the podcast. Like
Sorry,
you're
Don,
personally
I'm sorry.
attacking us. So I just
John
want you, I just
Cena,
yeah, just chill out, mellow out.
What would you
You're
do?
the host. You're supposed to be nonpartisan. You know what I'm saying? So.
Seth, you be
Alright,
sniffing your
so-
fingers though?
I do not be sniffing my fingers. He made an assumption.
If we're talking about
He
the
made
most
an assumption.
satisfying itch.
Seth baby sniffing
Dude,
his
the most satisfying itch is when you just got like an itch in your ear and you just fucking. you know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
definitely the ass crack ear, bro. Or fuck no, the ass crack itch, bro. We all know when you didn't wipe as well, you get up a couple hours later, you gotta itch it. You itch it. It's like, oh yeah.
Well, I'll tell you exactly why
We
I
all
never
know.
have to itch my asshole, and I'll tell you why, and I'm gonna solve this person's problem.
'Kay, go
in
ahead.
one fell swoop. So, you have toilet paper, right? And then you have a secondary, maybe baby wipe. I don't use baby wipes. I'm gonna tell you what I
You
use.
use dude wipes.
I use dude wipes, but this is what I have a process.
Oh
All right.
my god, I can do it, bro.
You wipe with the toilet paper.
Oh.
You get the shit off your asshole, right?
Only fat motherfuckers use
you
dude
go
wipes, bro.
up.
Like
You go up in there with the dude wipe
a
afterwards.
dude wipe.
Dude.
You can use the dude wipe afterwards, and you will not be itchy. You will not be itchy.
What's the difference between a dude wipe and a baby wipe? Which one? What's the
I think
difference?
Bread
dude
diggers.
wipes flush a little bit better because they're like kind of made. To.
You know, I just think they renamed it. It's the same damn
Okay.
thing.
Branding
It's
is
just
the difference.
dudes. Men don't want to be like,
My-
I use baby wipes.
My dude wipes are like scented. They're like mint scented, so it gives you a little bit of
Got
fucking
a
pizzazz.
minty asshole.
It
gives
gives
you a
you
little bit of a
pizzazz.
pizzazz.
Gay as fuck.
Bro, if your asshole smelling
Hey,
minty,
bro,
bro.
I got that money. I'm paying for it. I'm gonna live my life. I got my dude wipes.
There's only one reason you need your asshole to smell like mint.
Oh, bro,
dog.
Mark Cuban fucking that was dude wipes was on like Shark Tank or some shit. So like it's a proven product.
Anyway,
Just like the scrub daddy.
listen, yes. So so the dude that's asking the question, get yourself some dude wipes.
And I'm not saying just straight up wipe your ass with a dude wipe. That's not what you
Also-
clean up your asshole with the dude
Just
wipe.
get a
after
bidet,
you
Just,
bro.
wipe.
just based on the question that you asked, we know you're fat. Okay, we know you're fat.
We know you can't reach down
we
there.
we know your ass just be eating a little too much. Maybe just quit with that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I'm fat too.
Also, just
And you
watch
got
what
the
you
problem.
eat. If you eat like Mexican food,
But my
obviously
asshole
your
don't itch
asshole
that
won't
much.
be-
Nah, his ass isn't itching.
This
His
sounds like a
ass is
chronic
shitting.
problem.
And y'all can laugh about the wipes, but like I never have to itch my ass, and I can never complain about that.
I itch
so.
my ass
I only
like
used
once
to
a
itch
month.
my ass back in middle school where I just shat and just left.
All right.
Do we have some middle school shit stories? Because I definitely have
Dude,
some shit stories.
no, I have an elementary school shit story that will blow your mind.
All right. So, do you want to tell it?
He
or should
shit
we-
inside of himself.
Yeah, dude, I just shit my pants. That's literally it. And I
No.
had to like walk around all day just with
He-
shit stained pants.
He didn't poop his pants. He pooped himself. You don't understand that.
I've been yeah. I mean, I haven't like shit myself, but I've had like a questionable fart where you just kind of have to like sit with that for the rest of the day. And you would do like you would,
Yeah.
but like as a child, you don't
It's
have.
raw.
That's the most relatable thing you've ever
That's
said,
so
bro.
raw. Yeah, I know.
As a child, you don't have the privilege
Hey,
to
that's
just
bussin'.
do stuff with your life. You
Yeah.
have to sit through that shit.
Hey, that's
so,
bussin', bro.
Thank you.
Do you know how fucking
trying.
unbelievable it is? Do you know how like crazy it is to be a kid, to just be like a kid and have to shit, and then a whole grown ass person can be like, no, you can't go shit.
yeah.
You're literally not allowed to shit. Like, I remember getting in trouble in kindergarten because my teacher, Miss Nicholas, I said, "Can I use the bathroom?" She said no. And I just remember I was sitting there shaking, and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I just got up and went to the bathroom without asking because she said no. Again. And I said, can I go to the bathroom? No. Fuck you. Fuck you. I got to shit. Could you imagine telling like anyone? No. You cannot go to the bathroom. The fact that you have to ask to go to the bathroom is stupid to me. That's stupid. I got to shit, dog.
Because, like, what's the alternative? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
either I'm shitting in there or I'm shitting in your class. I'll shit in your class. That just means I get to go home. So, like,
Fuck
what?
those fucking teachers.
Yeah.
The bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you.
What's the worst you guys have ever gotten in trouble? Like
At
at school?
school?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh, fuck, bro. I've gotten in trouble
man.
a lot at school.
Let's go around the circle. Y'all want to start off?
I remember there's like 3 times that I got in trouble like equally as bad, but like because there's a limit, like there's just a limit. I remember when I was in 1st grade, I think I whipped my balls out at lunch to make a joke, and I just like, man, I was like word got around, and then the principal came to class after lunch, and they're like, "Hey, we heard you did this." And then my mom picked me up from school, and I was like, oh, she's going to beat my ass. She didn't beat my ass, but I got real close. There's another time where I think, do you guys remember the cards that you used to get in your little folder? You'd have the green card at the beginning of the day, and then you fuck up, you get the yellow one.
Yeah.
And then you get the red. Me and my buddies used to do this thing called racing to the red, where we try to get to the red card as fast as we could. And like we would do pretty much anything. We'd always get in trouble for like throwing our textbooks across the classroom or like ripping them in half, and they'd have to get us a new one. That would always piss them off. But I remember one time. Did you guys have cubbies?
Yes, of course. So we had,
Like,
of course.
what I would do is I would like climb on the cubbies, right? I would just like climb, and then I would get like halfway up, and then I would like jump off. I just remember I was climbing the cubbies, and then I just started jumping on the cubbies, like where my feet are, like in the cubbies, and then I jumped, and then my feet went through the cubby, like bottom of them, and I just went do 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 do, and like I just ripped all the cubbies out of the wall, and I got sent home, and I got my ass beat. And then in 4th grade, I remember there was this autistic kid named Nick who liked Zelda. He really liked Zelda, and he brought his Link bow to school, and he was shooting. He shot this kid, her name was Haley, in the back of the head with a bow in class, and she started crying. She started crying. It was the funniest thing I ever seen. And then we were all getting mad, and everyone got mad about it because she started annoying everybody about it. And then at recess, I broke his bow over my knee, and then he tried to fight me, and I got sent home. And that was pretty bad.
That is pretty bad. That
And
does
then-
sound rough.
In high school, me getting in trouble was just like I would smoke weed in like the top bathroom at Cumberland, and I get caught by security, the college security, or like I would get in a fight because somebody took my patty melt at lunch, because they thought it'd be funny. But a motherfucker don't play with a patty melt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's some.
we're not joking about patty melt.
No, bro, that's just too good.
You can't joke about the patty
You
melt.
get one patty melt a day, and you finna take mine just because you got a spinach wrap? You fucked up? Nah, bro. Come on now.
Seth, have you ever gotten in trouble at school? What was the worst thing that happened to you?
So I get in trouble for the stupidest reasons.
Okay.
Like those are some like pretty big reasons, like destroying property or smoking illegal substances. I get in trouble for like the cringiest, stupidest shit I've ever done in my life. Like in middle school,
Yeah.
I was in I forget what class it was. I think it was just like homeroom or something. And I sucked a sucker like a dick.
What do you mean? You sucked it like it was like. What do you mean?
Like a dick.
Like
To be funny,
You were
right?
Did you like put that bitch
No,
on
a sucker. Like
Did you put it on the table and then like go down on it?
no, I would
my
just hold it by the
God.
stick and just like rotate it. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
I
exactly.
remember
You know,
Yeah,
a
like
kid
that.
in my Bible class did that in front of my Bible teacher, Miss Caroline. Except he
Bible class.
It was literally. I went to a Christian school. It was our Revelation class. It was a class on the Book of Revelation, and she was reading from the Bible, and this motherfucker Richard pulls out a Dum Dum, puts it on the table, and just starts going. Just like as loud as fuck.
Getting everybody horned up and
Oh, dog, no. I was on the floor. I was dying, dude. This man just wanted to get kicked
He was
out of
just
school.
trying to show what he knows. You know?
Yeah,
He was just trying to
dude.
fucking show
And
off.
on the 7th day,
Bro.
you know?
And
he
on
got-
the 7th day, we rested.
Dude, this man was like, he would just like headbutt the table in class. He would go up to the third. He would like smoke weed in the hallway, just like in front of people. He wanted to get kicked out of school so bad. I miss him so much.
I feel like we all knew like a kid like that, just like one of those kids.
Dude, at Lebanon High School, there's a guy who's been enrolling there for literally 7 years and gets expelled on the first day for 7 years straight. He's been enrolling.
That's pretty degenerate.
He pulls up to the school in his lifted truck. It's an old Chevy S10. It's got 2 Nazi flags hanging out the back.
Wow.
Literally goes.
So he's a
goes-
man of taste.
Yeah, he goes to the
Wow.
front of the school, waits for somebody, and the first like nerdy black kid he sees, he beats the shit out of, and he gets expelled every fucking year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So-
I don't know what his name is, but
What's this guy's name?
I don't know what his name is.
So,
but he's a legend.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Fuck.
Wow.
Wow, Owen Wilson.
I was in super.
Oh, yeah, it was Owen
Cars.
Wilson, right?
Oh,
That's
he
the
wasn't
voice.
in super bad. I'm fucking retarded.
He was in Cars.
Night of the
He
Museum.
was in Drill Bit Taylor.
He was in Night of the Museum.
Yeah, he was General
Y'all
Custer.
fuck with Drill Bit Taylor? Did y'all ever watch that?
Yeah, holy fuck. Yeah,
shit? That's old.
Yeah, that's like
I was a fetus.
that's like that's like a.
I'll take you under my wing.
I was like 3. I remember I was like watching reruns of that shit when I was 5 and 6.
Could I tell y'all the time I got in trouble? Like I've only got in trouble like once. I was in 8th grade, and it was like a retarded reason for getting in trouble because like I wasn't doing anything badass or like noble like Ron Perlman, but basically I'll give you the rundown. I was in 8th grade. I was a new student. This was like the first year I had moved there, and I was making friends. I had a little friend group. I was friends with this Muslim boy, and you know what I'm saying.
Why'd you say it like that?
He was the only Muslim boy. He was the only one. That's
Stop
why I said
saying it like that.
I was friends with him. We were close friends, and the only reason why we were friends because we had the same sense of humor.
The
for,
same
like,
mosque.
for like some edgy, maybe somewhat anti-Semitic jokes. But
Oh, really?
It was said ironically, and it was all ironic. There was no real anti-Semitism going on.
I guarantee you
And
it
this-
was real from
And this
him.
girl, I can't even remember her name. It was just like this white chick. I guess she was Jewish, and we were saying things in German, but we were saying like "Ich bin ein Tag" or something. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like,
quoting JFK.
yeah, we're not saying like "fuck Jews" or anything like that, but we were saying like just "I'm fat" or like "I'm gay" in German or something. And so she took it as like we were making fun of her for being Jewish. I mean, she wasn't even wearing like a little yarmulke or nothing, so there was nothing to like point out or laugh at. She was making a whole situation out of nothing. All of a sudden,
Did she have curly hair?
yes.
That should be a dead giveaway.
All of a sudden, I get like called out of class and they're like, you got to go to the principal's office. I didn't even know where the fucking principal's office is. It's like I'm walking down the hallway, and then all of a sudden, I see my dude. I see the Muslim kid walking down the hallway,
Like, my
and I'm
boy!
like, bro, what? Did you just called out of class? He's like, yeah, I just got called out of class. I got to go to the principal's office. I'm like, bro, me too. So we both go in there. We go in there one at a time, and then they bring us both in there to like question us. And the principal was Jewish. The principal was Jewish, so it didn't really help me.
Oh no.
And
How old are you guys?
I was in 8th grade, so like a little below 14 or 13 or 14 or something. But basically, they were just like dogging us, like, what did you mean by when you said this, or did you say this, or did you mean this? And I just had to be like, no, that was a joke, or like I actually didn't say that because I wasn't finna like sit there and take some shit. So I just told her straight up, I did not say that, or like, yeah, she doesn't know what she's talking about. And they didn't like that at all. They didn't really take that too kindly. And I didn't really get in trouble, but they just sat me down there and like talked to me for like 2 hours, just trying to make sure like I wasn't a skinhead or like I wasn't gonna like shoot up the school or nothing. But yeah, I got in trouble for being anti-Semitic.
That's it? That's the worst trouble you ever gotten was being sent to the principal's office?
Yeah, but I think it was just funny because it was like for
Yeah,
being
shouldn't have been sent
for
home
being
before.
Dude.
anti.
I got
Jewish.
suspended like so much in middle school and the beginning of high school. So the sucking the sucker like a dick.
So
Okay.
you were sucking dick.
So
in high school?
sucking dick, right?
Yeah, so
I got
sucking dick.
suspended for sucking dick.
Then there was throwing erasers at a teacher. So
What did they do?
So in middle school, she waddled like a penguin. She would say miles like miles, and like was the most boring
Yeah, fair
teacher
enough.
ever.
Fuck
yeah.
that bitch.
Yeah, dude, no.
Fuck that
she,
bitch.
She was the hardest class I ever took in middle school, but
Like
I hated
because
her
she
so
was, like,
much.
so
Her name
damn
was Miss
sexy,
Baker.
or,
Miss Baker,
like-
if you're listening to this, you drive a red Mustang. Fuck you. All right. And then so what I would do is bite the tip of the eraser off and just throw small bits and pieces at her. So like she would like barely feel it and just like, wait, what the fuck is that? Then some dude in the back fucking snitched on me. I fucking beat his ass. He's a great golfer though. And then there was another time on the bus where I had a bunch of like Mexican friends on the bus because we went to this trailer park. And like they all lived in like the same trailer park, and they were all Mexican, and so like they like let me
really
say,
digging in the fact that they're Mexican and they live in this trailer.
well, no, because it's very prevalent here, because they were the ones who told me to say this. They told me to say, "Solo la propina más duro," and I said it to these Mexican girls in the middle of the bus. And it means just the tip harder. And they kept telling me to say it. I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying.
Holy fuck,
And so
Seth, bro.
and then like the end of the bus ride, we were just in a good mood, I guess, joking mood. It was a Friday. They tell me to stand up, raise my fist, and say white powder, like white powder. So I did that, so confidently too. And so like there was
How old are you?
cameras.
How old are you?
This is sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, we need to get this footage.
Oh, well, that's excusable.
because this
That's
is like how big were you? Like this is your biggest. Right?
No, I'm not biggest now, but like you like
You're your biggest now?
Biggest back in the day. It was definitely senior year, but anyway,
that was the Taco Bell year, right?
yeah, dude. Oh my god! Like right when you get a car, you know, you got a job.
Dude,
it's like
right when you
it's
get a
over.
car and right when you get a job and you're like, oh fuck, Taco Bell, bro.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, bro.
So like,
yeah, I guess.
so this was the foot job on the bus time area, yeah, but that's another story for another day. So I stand up, raise my fist, and say white powder, right? And so like these motherfuckers snitch on me for saying solo la propina más duro, and then raising my fist up in the air and saying white powder. They pull the camera footage, they play it in front of me. It sounds like I'm saying white power, and they're like,
I mean,
"Why are you saying white power? Why are you on a bus full of Mexicans? Like, why are you doing that?" And I was just like,
The Mexicans told me.
I said
to.
white powder, sir, and they just suspended me. They
I got
didn't
in
really give
trouble
a
on the
fuck.
bus a lot, but I didn't really like count that.
I didn't
Dude,
ride
the
the
bus was a
bus.
fucking war zone, dude.
I wish I got to.
Did
I
y'all
like.
ever bring like a Bluetooth speaker on the bus? There was nothing they could do to stop you. We just played whatever the fuck we wanted.
Dude, we did that, and we played porn. We played fucking loud ass, like
I don't
that type
condone
shit.
This, but there's like a lot of like. Have you ever heard like the YMCA remix? But it's
Gay?
like very
Like-
racist. No, it's
oh.
like very racist. Or maybe it's not the YMCA.
See,
but
people don't make racist remixes anymore. They make gay remixes, and I think that's very telling. Of
How far we've come as a society.
government's trying to program us, trying to make us gay.
I mean, if that's evidence, I mean,
they're trying to make us less racist.
Have you ever heard of Homo Flow?
Homo flow? I mean, yeah. I mean,
Like
I
Shot
can-
of Flow remix?
Yeah.
we've got.
Dick, dick, dick,
You ever heard of
dick,
Dicko mode?
dick.
I am a homo. I am.
I'm slapping his ball like in tennis.
It's pretty funny.
I'm slapping his balls like in tennis.
Yeah.
Hit my ass is clogged. Anyway,
Fire song.
Anyway, do
enough
we
of that
wanna-
gay shit. Enough of that gay shit.
We've told a couple good stories. You want to go back to?
Oh
Reddit?
shit, we're doing the Reddit. My bad. Where did we go? We were talking about wiping our
Should
ass.
we do this one or do you?
Here, let me
Real
just
quick.
I'm gonna just rip it off. We're doing
Yeah,
it.
if you want to read it, you
Blind
can. I was
reaction
asking
here.
If you wanted to do that one or not?
Okay, I'm going in blind on this one. My boyfriend is suspected of having sex with our 14-year-old neighbor, baby. Let's go. My boyfriend, 26M, and I, 20F, have
He's
been
26?
dating for a little over
just wait.
4 years. About a year and a half ago, we moved into an apartment together. We lived next door to a father, mid-40s, male, obviously, and his daughter, 14, female, who my boyfriend has been tutoring 2 or 3 times a week for the past 8-ish months. She was struggling with school, and her father works long hours, so my BF volunteered to help her with her studies. I didn't see anything odd about that at the time because my boyfriend is planning on becoming a teacher. See, that's...
Can we pause for 1 second?
we're
I just
pausing.
wanted to point out.
There's a gap in the
Yes,
story as well.
26M and 20F, and they've been together for 4 years. Come on, y'all. Do the math. That's a 16 and a 22.
Yeah, he's fucking the 14-year-old.
Yeah, he's fucking a 14-year-old, and he's already groomed one person.
That's
So
that's why she's having these fucking
Yes.
insecurities about it or whatever, thinking
He's
that
like,
they fucked the
he doesn't
14-year-old.
want to fuck me anymore.
Bec-
He's trying to fuck another 14-year-old.
Yeah, like he's into teenagers, bro, not you.
So we don't even need to read the rest of the post.
He has a problem. Break up with him.
That's our verdict, honestly. He's probably a pedophile.
Any-
And they even go on to say that he was like questioned by police. So like it doesn't like none of the rest of the post is gonna like back him up or anything. You
So-
can read it though.
The rest of it says, I don't know how, but a few days ago it was discovered that the daughter has been being sexually abused, and my boyfriend has been interviewed by the police a couple of times in regards to this. Okay,
If you're interviewed a couple of times, it's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
He assured me that they have to interview any male in contact with her and that it doesn't mean anything, but I'm extremely worried. I have no idea what to do in this situation and what to believe and desperately need some advice. What should I do? How do I handle this? Any advice appreciated.
Break up. Get out of that situation
So-
immediately. Simple.
He's a child groomer. He's looking for more children.
Yeah, bro.
What do you think you're gonna do when you guys have children? It's over. They're done. They're fucked
he's
for
just
life.
Yes, exactly.
This man just needs to get shot, basically. He's 26. He's already a pedophile. I mean, bruh, you was a pedophile at 22.
I'm
'cause you
blaming
were
the girl.
16.
16
Yeah,
years
like,
old
how you
dating a
gonna get with a 22-year-old when you
Yeah,
16?
no,
bro?
yeah.
Where your parents at?
I'm
bro?
definitely going to ask you, like, do you yourself have a father figure in your life? Because if I
Were
was
you
your dad,
yourself being tutored by this man
If-
3 or 4 years
yeah,
ago?
if I was your dad, I would have said, yo, nah, like,
Yeah.
he's 22. You got some, how about you go date one of them little fucking scrawny ass dudes in your grade, you know? Fucking one of them little
or
16-year-olds
fat kings.
with their little Nike socks, you know what I'm saying?
Why does he have to be
Or
scrawny?
somebody fat.
Because when I think of a
Or
16,
someone bigger. Big
when I
people
think of a
deserve love
six-
too.
throw
yeah.
a dog a bone.
there's like
you know?
2% like fat people nowadays, right? And when I think of a 16-year-old now,
What'd you just
I
fucking say?
think like skinny motherfucker, scrawny with Nike Elite socks, J curl, little curly hair, looking basically
Yeah.
Garner. That's what I think Garner when I think of a little 16-year-old. Wow. That's what I think.
All I'm saying is that we're not blaming the victim here. She's obviously the victim. But all I'm saying is this, right? All I'm saying is this.
She definitely got groomed by this dude too.
Yeah. This dude should be put in prison.
Should
But
be put
you-
under the jail.
But you shouldn't be in that situation. You're making dumb, immature mistakes. Get out of it. Simple. Moving on,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, so basically you're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, just go to therapy.
Most relationship advice is to break up.
Get out of this relationship.
Just letting you guys know.
If you need advice in a relationship,
Just break
up. Yeah, that's
Like-
my advice. So
If you can't handle it on your
Go
own,
to Reddit to fix your
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Just
Dude,
fucking kill
you
yourself.
You
Here's
should have
my-
been done. Whoa.
well, depending on the problem, but
I said he added that.
if
too.
you,
Yeah, dude.
if you in this specific circumstance break up and then like go to therapy, talk about like what happened, the early stages of your relationship with this dude. Definitely be like, yeah, I was 16, he was 22, we've been dating for 4 years, type thing. Go
So
to
really,
therapy.
you got to question yourself before you can even start asking other people questions
Yeah,
on Reddit.
yeah. And if you're sitting here thinking like, oh man, this guy's going for younger girls only, then be like, oh wait a minute, I was 16, he was 22. This guy's got a fucking problem,
you gotta have a daughter just to keep him in your life.
bro. Sometimes what is it? What did Kanye say? What did
I know,
Kanye
he
say?
said a lot of stuff recently.
He said inwards is pimps until inwards have daughters, right? Is that what he said?
it ain't tricking if you've got it or something. I don't know.
But that's like he's talking about like people are players,
Oh.
people are pimps.
I know what you're talking about.
Until
He
people
goes,
have daughters.
yeah, he goes, she take my money.
That's true too, but it's just it's about the perspective of things, and like if you have a daughter and you're still fucked up, then you just deserve to go to jail.
question.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Because
Yo.
like when you're a dude and you got a daughter, you just like if you're like in if you're in your right mind, you just stop playing around with women.
What has Reddit asked us today?
So we have another hot question straight off of Reddit, and
Like
the
a sexy
title,
question?
This person wants to know. Reddit user Afraid Formal 70 wants to know: would it be wrong to have sex with your day one friend's mom? I've known my friend since we were 9, and now 22, and now he's 22, and his mom has been through a divorce recently. Not with my friend's biological father though. He just put that in quotes or in parentheses. And she's been kind of hitting on me, and I don't want to ruin our friendship, but his mom and him are pretty open with each other.
What does that mean?
Keep going. Just keep going. I need to hear the rest of it.
That's it.
Oh.
That's the whole thing.
Um,
That's the whole thing.
dude. First of all, she's probably not hitting on you. Second, because you're
Yeah,
on
You're
Reddit.
probably fucking delusional.
Yeah.
Your hair is probably greasy.
Oh,
You
dude.
don't have a 401k. This bitch isn't hitting on you.
She's not hitting on you because you're going on Reddit. First of all.
Yeah.
Second of all,
There's like a 1% chance that what you think is happening
It's
is
like
actually happening.
what's the end game here? You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
dude. Here's my advice. Right. Shoot your shot.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot.
So here's my advice.
Shoot
Just
or
do
shoot.
it. Yeah, just do it. Who gives a fuck?
Shoot
So
it.
here's my advice to you. Here's how you figure out what to do. What do you value more, having sex with your friend's mom or your friend?
I
pretty
think
much
it's
it.
clear. It's super clear.
If it's tough, if it's hard, then flip a coin.
No. It's clear. He's got to try.
But
and
he
fuck
said
friend's mom.
day one. This is like
They're different people now.
so
though.
not like us.
Okay.
Because we're not day one.
Seth,
They're
I have a-
different people now.
Seth,
though.
I have a question for you. You have a friend. No. You have a friend who is very, 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 very openly like
Gay.
wanting to have sex with your mom. That
Yeah.
being his mom's son. So would you? So if
Right.
would you fuck his mom if fucked your mom? Like if there was like an agreement there and that was just like
I'm being
set
put in a
before-
weird place here.
Yeah,
I feel like it would be like a better deal for the person who has the uglier mom. You know?
dude, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Listen, I'm just letting you know right now. I have the uglier mom, and listen, my mom is beautiful. My mom is beautiful. I love my mom. Don't get me wrong, but she is. How old are you talking,
Oh, is she too old? That's what I'm asking.
bro? Give me a number. What's the over under, bro?
50?
Yeah, she's over 50.
Nah.
I mean, I wouldn't stop at 50. You would stop at 50?
Unless it was like somebody like up there on the hierarchy, like an A-list or B-list celebrity.
Like talking about like Jennifer Aniston type shit.
J Lo.
Don't even. What do you mean? Are you thinking like about?
Are you?
Jennifer
What are
Aniston?
you? Are you
Is she-
dumb?
Is she
Are you-
over 50?
Yes.
She's over 50.
See, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Barely,
That's not
though.
the knowledge that I have. But yeah, if she's over 50, of
See,
course.
like dog.
J Lo.
That's what I just said. If she was
Like-
like an A-list, B-list or celebrity and she's hot and she's like popping, she got money, she got like nice cars and a nice house, obviously, but like she's broke as fuck.
What's?
I'm not gonna
Oh
give her
my
over a
god!
50-year-old bitch.
Holy fuck! Who do you have? You guys seen the Tomb Raider movies, the old ones?
No.
Dude, you're talking about
Julia.
No, stop. I got it. Brad Pitt and what the fuck is her name?
Angelina Jolie.
There it is.
Good God, Angelina Jolie is number one on my list all time.
Are you dumb? And you didn't even know her name?
She just slipped. Everything slips every once. There's a lot of shit up there.
She's definitely not number one
A lot
in
of
anybody's
names.
minds. First of all,
That's fine with me.
no,
Yeah, you got Anna Kendrick, dog. Take it.
nah.
Take
she's
it.
not number one.
What happened? What happened?
She became all like feministy.
Fair.
It's a real turnoff for dudes.
See, I saw fucking Angelina Jolie with the fucking butterfly knife, and I was like, "Dog, bro, this is."
Oh.
Yeah, I started barking. I was like, "Ooh."
Feminism is arguably a real big turnoff.
Like listen, women's rights
Sometimes-
we can advocate all day. Just don't be pushing an agenda that's against us. Like that shit's gonna turn us off.
I don't know. I'm just speak on this very, very shortly. But there was one time I was with a feminist lady, and then she started talking about her beliefs, and then I realized, like, damn, it's gonna be really hard for me to get to the point where I can have sex with this woman. And then it's just like, you think about it.
You get over it real quick.
No, you get over it real quick, and then you're like, it's also like a hard nut to crack.
You're also like, maybe they do deserve more equal pay. Shit,
Yeah.
maybe like
Maybe they
shit,
do.
You start thinking a little bit. You get-
Start.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feminist pussy make a man start thinking.
Dude, on
You gotta
God,
get
though.
some intelligent pussy.
No, but like,
Dude, I'm not going
You
to
gotta
lie
get
to
some
you.
educated pussy.
I'm not going to lie to you.
as long as they're not shoving it down your throat nonstop, I think it's fine.
Like,
I mean, if they're trying to talk to you about like the apartheid and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, all the political nonsense.
What about the wage gap?
I mean, the way you just got okay.
What, that fantasy?
Here's
Uh,
how you.
fictional
Here's
one?
how. I'm also going to speak on this very briefly. Here's how you fix the wage gap. Work more. All right. So, what's next on?
What
Reddit?
if we don't
What
want to
else
work
they-
more though?
so I'm
Ron,
not gonna-
Ron, what if we don't want to work more? Ron,
I'm not
what
gonna
if
lie
we
to
don't?
you. Our Reddit segment is kind of dried up. You know, what I'm
It's
saying?
drying
We didn't have
up.
that many good things, but there's a lot of other hot topics to talk about. Namely, a pretty popular court case that just got finished up. We want to talk about
Dude,
that.
I'll. The only thing I want to say is Johnny Depp's lawyer, Camille
She get it.
Vasquez.
She get it.
Dude, damn.
Hey, she could represent me.
I'll go to law school just to
in
see
any
her.
court case.
I'll go to law. There's something about a woman in a pantsuit or a suit in
With
general.
the shoulder pads.
No, that really just makes a dude want to burst. All right, and I'll burst for Camille. I'll
Lord,
burst.
I'm back to bust. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, she's cool. And then
Fucking Amber Heard's lawyer looks like a fucking fruitcake. Like her hair's like a basket
Amber
weave.
Heard's lawyer looks like the teacher off Jimmy Neutron. I don't know her name.
She acts like it too. What are you owing about?
So we have news, and this applies a little bit less to you. Actually, a
My
lot
name
of
is
it less
Jonathan
to you.
Yonez, but okay.
Oh yeah, cut that out. Okay, so we have some news, John. This applies a little bit less to you.
All right.
Former NBA champion and former TNT analyst Kenny Smith, reveals that Shaquille O'Neal was terrible during his initial days on NBA, divulging some very bizarre incidents. Apparently, Kenny the Jet Smith is no longer on Inside the NBA.
Why?
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Did Shaq fuck his wife? Because his wife is hot.
Oh my God! He's only talking. Everything I'm seeing is just him talking shit about Shaq. So, if Kenny,
How are you gonna be talking shit about Shaq?
Like,
Dog?
Bro,
Bruh.
Shaquille O'Neal is the best person probably that's ever touched foot on this earth. There should be a whole religion behind Shaquille O'Neal.
Jackson, you're killing me.
Dude, no. Have you ever seen
Look,
like?
I don't know shit about shit,
Have you
especially
ever-
about basketball. He's my favorite basketball player.
Have you ever
so.
seen Shazam? Or what?
Kazam.
Kazam.
Was that like a Mandela effect? Like I couldn't tell if that was like a real movie
Okay.
or not.
He's definitely in it. He's definitely in a big movie.
But have you seen the movie? That's
I
what
have
I'm
never
asking.
seen the movie.
Have you seen the movie?
No, Kazam exists. The one that's a Mandela effect is the Sinbad movie.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Sinbad's the
yeah, I
genie.
don't know. Get that shit mixed up.
Everyone, that's like definitely like everyone.
Like, did it happen? Did it
Here's
not
the thing,
happen?
like 20 million, like 100 million people remember seeing that movie
Yeah.
in theaters,
Like, when
having
it
a
came out,
DVD.
They
Yes.
remember it coming out.
No, they
and it's
remember
just
even
gone.
they remember having DVD copies too. Like people remember buying this movie.
Well, where are the DVD copies now?
People literally are theorizing that there was like this universe shift. It's kind of crazy.
Have we heard about the Berenstein and the Berenstein Bears? Do you know about that?
Okay,
Yeah.
are we just switching topics to the Mandela effect now?
It's well, they found like an actual like a VHS where it said the Mandela, it said the different one. So like, it could really be true. You know what I'm saying? Or we're just all retarded and we're like trying to like dig too deep into shit that we don't remember. And, like, collectively, the human race is just deteriorating. You know what I'm saying? The brain flow is just not there.
Right.
Because, like, if you're wrong, like, why not just make up a conspiracy? Like, if you thought Mandela died in prison, but he really didn't, like, why not just make a conspiracy to try to cover up that you're retarded? So, really, we just debunked the Mandela effect live on the Dark Alliance.
I mean, I think it's a universe shift, honestly. You know. It's just
Oh, did
kinda
you guys-
like-
So really, the fourth dimension broke, and we're like the in between two dimensions, and it's just parallel timelines. It's
Right.
like the Marvel movies.
Right.
Anyway,
Do you guys hear?
so
Okay, go ahead.
not trying to step on any coattails. All I was saying was that Johnny Depp won $8 million, but the broke bitch don't even got $7 million to donate to the charity. So how is he even gonna get his money? It's not even really about the money.
Boring. Let's talk about Camille, bro.
Oh, she's hot. Who gives a fuck, bruh?
She's hot.
We already
Got her
talked about
shit together.
Camille- I have
She
not-
was
about
made
her.
partner.
You've already sucked her.
She's
penis.
now, and I know she's now my number one.
You've already sucked her
Camille.
penis.
Camille. What's her name?
Vasquez or
Have
something.
you ever met an actual Camille?
How do you
Like,
spell
have
it?
you
Is
known
it
one?
C-A?
You just type in Camille. I guarantee it's the
M-I-L.
first thing that comes up.
I've met a Camille, and she was ugly.
Camille Vasquez, attorney. Okay.
She,
Let's see.
yeah, she was ugly.
Objection, Your Honor. He put his penis inside me.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yo.
Yeah.
And so he told me that I was a
Yeah.
faggot. Oh, Your Honor, that's hearsay. Your Honor. That's
She's a
hearsay.
lawyer, bro, and she's a badass one too.
She got that money.
Johnny
Yeah.
Depp is fucking her.
Yeah.
Having sex with her. That's Johnny Depp's new woman. That's
Yeah.
right. If I was Johnny Depp,
Bro, if
Bro.
you think he's not
Bro.
having sex,
If
with
if
her,
I
Absolutely.
was
you're
Johnny
retarded.
Depp,
Absolutely.
if I was Johnny Depp, I'd be like, "You're my wife now. You're my wife now.
Dude, that's not even a
You're
good
my-
photo.
You're
That's
my
not even a good
wife.
photo.
That's
They don't do her justice.
That
but yeah.
doesn't do her justice.
I know.
At all.
Imagine her
But we
walking in your
understand.
front yard in that though, and you're just like, "Damn, oh my god,
She-
I'm just."
dude,
I've
and
got
she's the
it.
breadwinner?
Do you
That's
have
the
a few
dream.
seconds to learn
I've
about
got
our
it.
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Like, I would convert right then and there.
Dude,
because-
and she's the breadwinner, and she's got her shit together, and she could dominate me in the bedroom. I love
She
it.
ain't gonna dominate me. See, I want her to inspire my.
I'm not
career.
sure about that last part.
Well, for you,
because
for me,
it
I
says
love to
in
be-
the Bible that a woman's supposed to be submissive.
Yeah, 2 Timothy 2:12 says, "I shall not permit any woman to have authority or teach over any man."
Second Jebediah 6 verse 9th paragraph states that a wife should be seen and not heard.
okay, well that's fine and dandy, but she can tie me up and lick my balls, bro. Let's just be honest.
And what does she get out of that?
She's dominating me. She's getting turned on.
Yeah, no, she gets nothing.
She's
out of
getting
that. What
turning on by dominating his 400
Yeah, her
pound man.
penis gets hard whenever she dominates.
Hey, stop talking about Camille that way. Thank you. Move on.
Yeah, if I was Camille, the first thing I'd want to do is dominate.
Me.
Let's not. Go there.
Do you like to ruin people's dreams because you don't have any?
I dream quite often.
Stop ruining my dream.
Of being with
Um,
Camille Vasquez.
Yes.
I mean, she's very pretty.
Dude, it's just like that. She's a lawyer, bro. That shit turns me on like a motherfucker. You know what
She
I'm saying?
knows. She knows like
So, no,
laws
it's-
and stuff.
It's not 2 Timothy 2:12. It's 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
you know.
Timothy sounds.
I mean, that's what God says. I'm not saying
Timothy
you have
sounds-
to do it, but that's what God says.
no.
women,
Timothy
okay?
says it.
God told
Timothy 1 sounds sexist.
God told me I needed to marry a 14-year-old.
They let it happen. They keep letting this sex trafficking in the United States happen. They let all this bad shit happen, but a cult that's just minding their own damn business, they burn it to the ground. It's
So
like
why
stupid.
did they let 9/11 happen?
To go to war with Afghanistan and get the oil
Why
Exactly.
else?
Like,
Why
they-
else?
for money.
we sank our own ships? What was that? What was?
Do you
it
know
to
who
get
Lucky?
in-
You guys know who Lucky Larry is. We've talked about Lucky Larry. He's the guy who took out a $2.5 trillion anti-terrorist insurance payment on the Twin Towers in
2
Tower
weeks.
Number 7. 2.5
2
weeks.
weeks
2
before
weeks, 2.5
9/11.
weeks before 9/11.
And what about Building 7? Nobody even talks about.
No,
fucking
yeah,
Building
an
7.
orchestrated demolition that happened that same day that was blamed on.
And all the paperwork and all the evidence just got
yeah.
burned up and shit.
The same thermite that was found in the in the basement of the building of Building 7 was found in Power Tower, the East and West Tower.
Coincidentally, the only part of the Pentagon that got hit was the fucking like accounting department that showed the fucking missing $4 trillion that was like announced by the government. They just couldn't
So,
find
here's-
$4 trillion.
Here's one of the crazy things about Lucky Larry. Lucky Larry was one of the biggest funders for the Bill. What's his name? I almost called him Bill Bush. George Bush, for the George Bush campaign.
George Clinton.
Yeah, George Clinton. No, the George Bush campaign
Yeah.
basically funded his entire electoral campaign, and he gets not 2.5 trillion. He got an $8 trillion payout for his company in dividends of a couple $1 billion that set his whole family up for life. And now he's one of the biggest investors in BlackRock, which owns 90% of the homes in the U.S.
BlackRock is a real big fucking problem. Hey,
Yeah.
real quick question. What's the religion or like ethnicity of this Larry guy?
He's Jew.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was just.
I know, it's just weird because
I
it's
was
like.
just wondering.
Well, no, the only weird thing to touch on that with the Jews is like, it's like when you have, this is like fucked, right? So on each side of the election, you have the Democrats and the Republicans, and you have like 8 or 9 candidates on each side, right? And they have people that fund their campaigns, and usually you'd think with the commercials that it's the people funding them.
It's
No.
like the lobbyists, right?
Yeah. So what happens is you have people like us, or people not people like us, but people like you, if you're stupid,
The listeners.
giving money to these politicians for their campaigns, right? And then that only accounts for 0.1% of the money that they're getting for their campaigns. The rest of it comes from about 28 Jews that fund both sides.
Literally, it's the lobbyists that like they give you the politician money. They're like, this is what you need to believe in,
Yeah.
or you need to change this, or do this and that. And you know, we're not getting anti-Semitic. I was just personally wondering.
They're just Jews. They just so happen to all be Jews. It's a weird coincidence.
It's a very weird. Some might say coincidence.
It's a weird coincidence, you know. They just so happen to be
Just
Jews.
wondering. just wondering off. the
Yeah,
top
it's
of
just
my
like
head.
for the past like 90 years, I think it's been both sides of the election have been funded by this different sets of the same 16 to 48 Jews. I don't know. They have a lot of money, so they fund shit. You know, they fund a lot of politics. They got more money than like the Danes, the Dutches, the Irish Americans. You know, the Italian Americans. It's really the richest people on the planet are like Jews and Chinese people now.
I think we should definitely go to Texas and start our own cult and do all that stuff.
It would be cool if that cult in quotations, which I think cult should just be
I
like
think it was just a group of like-minded people.
that was like one of the better, in my opinion, more peaceful, just kind of chillaxing cults.
There were a lot of educated people in that cult too. Like,
There
and
were.
a lot of like foreign people too, from like Australia and other countries and like Europe and stuff. So it wasn't all just like hicks and like bumfucks, you know.
Hicks and bumfucks. I don't know. I think that when you take Waco, and I think what we should take away from Waco is that you can't trust our government, and that's really it. Moving on from that. Yeah.
Fuck Waco.
Yeah, fuck. Waco, Texas is a nice place. That's where Dr. Pepper is manufactured and
Really?
bottled. Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
So thank you.
And I've enjoyed a lot of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Dr.
I've
Pepper's,
enjoyed more.
Yeah, I probably enjoy everything more than you do.
I'm happier than you.
Yeah, probably not.
I got more money than you.
And with that being said, I think this would be a nice point to maybe bring the podcast up to a close. And just before we end off, we were just gonna see if anybody has any like
Sea of Thieves.
anybody has any not like
Have you played Sea of Thieves?
how should I phrase this?
Are you gonna answer my fucking question?
Do any of y'all have any like last statements or any like last
I do.
testaments you wanna?
Can I go first?
Have you ever met Brody Yukin?
Who's that?
Brody, you can suck my nuts.
Wait. Have you ever played the game Sea of Thieves?
Yes.
Like Sea of Thieves nuts can fit in your mouth?
No.
Jack, what do you think is funnier to you, E-boys or I-ladies?
You're not getting that.
What do you
We've
mean?
already done it on him.
Because no, it's not that. I can hear what's going to happen when
Which
you
one's
say
funnier
stuff
to you,
like that.
E-boys or I-ladies?
Well, let's see. E-boys maybe, but if I ladies nuts in your mouth, that might be really funny.
Dude, you got me. Dude, awesome. I love this
well, it's,
episode.
I can hear that. Like I can hear it when you say it.
I-ladies. Yes. Anyway, back to the regular scheduling programming. My last thing is, listen, we're just a couple of guys, right? Random fellas. Ron
Cut
Perlman.
that.
Oh,
cut
so
that.
we should just preface. So this is the beginning of the episode, everybody. We're in an alliance, and we're not necessarily dark individually, but when we all come together, we form a darker alliance.
Yeah.
Or we can cut that out too. That was kind of gay.
Anyway,
This
we're
was
just-
under the jazz painting. Thank you for
Right.
listening.
under the jazz painting, the Dark Alliance.
We gotta actually close this. We gotta like. Try
Doug.
to,
I am. I'm trying. I'm
Fuck.
trying to get through it, but
Ladies and gentlemen.
So
Show
yeah,
business.
we're Ron Perlman, we're Don Carlson, and we're John Quinones, and we are the Dark Alliance. We hope you guys tune in for more episodes. You can catch multiple links down below.
Hey, and if you thought this episode wasn't good, every other episode after
Is
this
worse.
no, every other episode is way better. So just go ahead and listen to all of them really quick.
Listen, we don't give a fuck what you think. We're gonna say what we fucking want.
No, we do care. We care so much.
Fuck you guys.
We care.
Anyway,
Go to ronperlman.com.
/ you are heard.
Go to ronperlman.com/you were supposed to laugh. And that's how you'll see all of the extra unknown content.
And make sure
Just subscribe to our
you-
Patreon.
And if you want to know anything about me, look up John Quinones on Google.
We're not
And
going
there
to tell you how to
you'll
spell
find all the links to my socials. I'm very popular. So
If an autistic child walks into a bar and starts throwing a tantrum, what would you do?
what would you do if you went to GameStop and every worker behind the counter just happened to be Down syndrome?
it. What would you do?
Would you A, rob the store? Would you B, get too uncomfortable and walk out?
or C, watch more of the Dark Alliance.
Would you C, subscribe and like and
Go to
comment
do-
for
Smash that
engagement?
notification bell.
And you have to comment.
through
Can we get a chain of
Can we get monkey in a barrel? Monkey in a barrel.
Can we get a bunch of amber turds down below?
yes, can we get a
Monkey in a
chain of
barrel.
amber turds
Amber
for
turd
the
emojis.
engagement and the algorithm?
R.I.P. James Franco.
Can we get
R.I.P. fucking god damn it, we didn't even fucking talk about it.
Yeah, rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Ray Liotta, bruh. Honestly.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
R.I.P. Michael, R.I.P. Regis,
Let's
R.I.P.
get
Ray.
chains.
Michael Jackson is in fact dead.
Regis fucking filming,
rest-
bruh.
We should have been called the Me 3 podcast.
And the
Hashtag me three.
Give me the hashtag.
Bro, let's
Where are
change
the
it.
meats?
Let's just change it. Hashtag me three.
Hashtag Me 3. Subscribe to the Dark Alliance. Thanks for listening.